Good morning. That was probably the best campsite I've had so far. Nobody else was here all night, so I had the whole place to myself. I got a late start today. It's almost 10:30. I did a little workout, so that took an extra hour, and I keep waking up at like 4:30 because it gets bright so early, and then I'm up for a bit and then I fall back asleep. So then instead of getting up normally like I would at around 6:30ish, I end up getting up at 7:30ish. So my days are starting later, but it gets dark so late it doesn't even matter here. It's about 15k into town of Dundee, across a big bridge it looks like, and I'll try and get a cappuccino and a breakfast maybe there. There's also apparently you can tour one of the tall ships from the late 1800s, and it's apparently one of the best preserved ones, so I'll see if I can have a look-see at that. So I got myself a cappuccino and some avocado toast. Very trendy. Let's go see what this boat's all about. The HMS Unicorn. So here it is. Even comes complete with its own ship cat. So this ship is almost 200 years old. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Tony. He's going to be my personal tour guide, showing me around the Unicorn.
Do you know why it's Scotland's national animal?
I don't.
Because it's the natural enemy of the lion. So this particular one was started getting built in 1817 and it was launched in 1824. So the ship itself was never actually used in battle and never went to war. There's been 11 unicorns in total.
So this is all the original wood.
Most of it is original, yes. Do you know what the difference is between a battleship and a frigate?
No.
This is a frigate due to the fact this one has one gun deck, main gun deck, whereas a battleship will have two main gun decks.
Okay. So that guy up there, he's sitting on the toilet.
They call the toilet the head.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. It comes from the ships because of the head. What a lot of people don't know is that at the toilet, that would have done 300 people, and they would have had one bucket of water and one rag to do every man. So wouldn't have been a very pretty sight. These are memorials to battles that ships called the Unicorn have been involved in. This would have been rung every 4 hours, just for change of shifts. And also if the captain had any special messages or anything like that, he would hit him out of ring. As you can see,
it's loud.
It is towing the line where you better behave, you would better toe the line.
Yeah.
That's due to this line.
That's that line.
Had to be in the line.
Towing the line.
Towing the line. So if you're in trouble, you better toe the line, toes on there. Okay. Captain would stand there, someone being naughty, you know, you've done this, blah blah blah, you'll be getting punishment, what to whatever. That's where we had to stand. Up until 1824, which is funny enough when this was launched, sailors used to get a pint of rum a day. In 1824, that went down to half a pint. In 1970, that actually stopped sailors getting any rum. What we have here is this lovely empty space. Now this is actually quite an important part of the ship, believe it or not. This would have been the ship's manger. So they would have had chickens, goats, on an odd occasion a pig or a cow as well for fresh milk and eggs and stuff like that from cooking.
It was his old McDonald's farm on the ship.
Pretty much, yeah. These are 18-pounder guns. Now these would have taken up to 9 people to actually use each gun. When this actually fired, it would go flying straight back. So they need like quite a lot of 9 people to actually pull the ropes and pull back on the tension system. So it's good. Be quite heavy.
Yeah, it's got some good heft to it.
Yeah. So they would actually go in the cannon that way, and as they came out, they'd spin when they fired. These would be fired at the ship's ropes. Good shots. They would actually try and aim them at people's sails to get the necks as well. We also have a small boy here. called a powder monkey. His job was, as young as an 8-year-old, was to run up and down the stairs and get these bags of powder. Here you go. Now this one here, this is the captain's cabin. Any furniture that's in a cabin is provided by the captain himself. Oh. Now the captain, he's the only one at his own private toilet.
Private privy.
You didn't have to use the head. Yeah. If you have a look in the captains, these are the officers' quarters. There'll be 10 officers.
Another sailor's thing, because the plates are square. That's where you get 3 square meals a day. Time to try out the hammock. That's actually not bad at all. Have a little nap. We'll see you guys in a few hours.
2 hours later.
He really is the ship's cat.
Yeah. He's the neighbour's cat, so he comes on every single day. He's not actually our cat.
Oh,
his name's Diego.
Diego's got to catch some rats for earn his keep.
Yes, he is.
Well, there you go. A personal tour of the Unicorn ship. Thanks to Tony for the awesome tour and the great info. Thank you. All right, there's a little frigate history lesson right next to a little water park. Continue up the coast towards the Seaton Sea Cliffs and go for a little walk there. I'm now at the Seaton's Cliff Nature Reserve, and apparently you can walk along the beach and there's a bunch of caves, at low tide anyways, and it looks like the tide is out. And as long as I don't get trapped by the oncoming tide, I shouldn't have to spend the night in one of the caves. Let's get across this stinky seaweed and go check it out and see if I can manage to keep my feet dry through this whole walk. I did make it 10 steps before I got wet. This one's pretty deep. You can barely see the light. Way over there, it's just filled with a lot of sea garbage. Whoa. Huh, death by pigeons almost. I'm not getting in this cave, and I'm gonna have to do a leap of faith to get across. Parkour! Phew, it's a nice little bay. Perfect to do a little cliff jump, but not today. That's it for the Seaton Cliffs and Caves. Couldn't get into too many caves. Well, one cave. The rest would have been fun to explore with a boat. All right, it's getting to that time where I gotta try and find a place to stay. Gonna go grab a few snacks and then tootle up the coast and see if I can find a place. Okay, didn't really find anything on my look around, so I'm down by the dunes in another farmer's field. I guess I'll set up right here. Not even sure how much it is. I guess when Farmer Brown comes around, we'll find out. So right now, just gonna set up and make some dinner and pack it in for the evening. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Here he is, my newest subscriber. Another leap. Parkour!